in the back of the textbook, you'll have a vocab list, and on the left it goes spelling this English word, and then on the right is the Chinese translation. So it stands to reason why you would translate every single English word into Chinese, because you've been taught to learn English words that way, especially complex, abstract words that you can't touch, words that express a certain emotion or motion, words that have multiple different meanings, words that are very versatile. By contrast, words like cups, lights, movies, cameras, obviously you can translate them into Chinese because they only have one single meaning. But words like go, get, take, hang, adverbs, adjectives are hard to translate word for word into Chinese. Those words you have to, one, use an English monolingual dictionary and ditch 有到翻译，有到词典，有到Google 翻译 or even Google 的解释 Google 的词典 and use either Longman or Cambridge or Oxford. All of these British dictionaries are great. Like, don't use the American ones. Don't use Collins or Merriam-Webster. They suck, but that's another story. Use an actual dictionary. Use a proper monolingual dictionary. If you're not used to the monolingual aspect, like use a Chinese English one. At least it will give you how to use this word in a sentence as opposed to just a one word or two word translation. So step number one is to stop learning these words in Chinese by using Chinese translation. That way you would at least understand them in a sentence, understand them in a simpler English expression rather. And ultimately, you got to read more, you got to have more language input, you got to rely on monolingual dictionaries more, you got to rely on context more. That way, when you think about a sentence, when you try to speak a sentence later on, you won't think of Chinese and then translate that Chinese phrase into English. When you don't have that process of translating, whether you're trying to speak or when you're trying to understand things, it just speeds everything up. Not only does it speed everything up, it also takes out all the guesswork, because let's say you're trying to express gratitude to someone, like if they helped you with something, and if you're trying to express gratitude, if you translate, you would think, oh, 辛苦了 in Chinese, and then you're trying to realize, okay, 辛苦 doesn't really make sense in English. But if you have enough input prior, you will see that in conversations, in language materials, in English language textbooks, or even on TV, on, Modern Family, they will say, oh, I appreciate what you did for me. That was really nice of you. It's not a direct translation of 辛苦, but it has a similar connotation. So that's what I meant by consuming more authentic material. And just generally speaking, don't learn complex words by their Chinese, at least word for word translation.